remember the Super Hawk with the hawk bill? This is its brother. It uses the same handle. It is also fitted with G10 scales. It has a large lanyard hole, only the blade differs. Instead of the hawk blade, we put in a leaf blade. It makes the knife much more fitted for everyday carry. It is very strong. It is the compression lock which you operate from above. I show it again. You release it here and there goes the knife. You close it. It has two clip positions. It is our trusted wire clip. It is a larger knife. It is not as small as the Chaparral, and I think that it will fit large hands. Now my hand is not quite as large, but you will find this a very sturdy and trusty friend. The Native. Due to the fact that we sold the Native exclusively in America via Walmart, this is the latest version. It's the 5th generation of the Native, and it has G10 scales. It is all screw construction. It has a solid ricasso. It has 4 clip positions. It is full flat grind from CPM S35 NV steel. The 35 is a further development of the S30V steel. The steel is almost the same, but we can do better tooling on it. The knife has very tight tolerances. Again, you can see that it is extremely well fitted with tight tolerances. It has the hourglass clip, and that's about it what I have to tell about it. People ought to buy it and start using it. Listen to the sound. That's the Caraca. The Navaja uses the Caraca, which is a ratcheting solution to make the sound. The original Navajas were Spanish. They were much larger, as this folder is, and they opened with a clicking sound. When you hear that sound, you better hide, because somebody is opening his knife, and what is he gonna do? Peel an apple? The Navaja has carbon fiber scales, steel bolsters. In the bolster is the locking ball, but also a ball which runs over a circle of holes. They produce the ratcheting sound of the Caraca. It's an old pattern and the Spanish love it. I hope that you do too. Thanks. We met young custom maker Jason Breeden. Now Jason Breeden in the past did the Captain with us. This is his second model with Spyderco. When I open it up, you immediately realize that it is a rescue blade style. But you see that the edge comes out below the handle. So it slices and dices very well on a cutting board. Your fingers are not in the way, and the pattern follows his specific style of lightening and reducing the weight of the blade. This brings the balance more up front in the knife. I can't balance it right now. It has the finger choil. You can go up front with the knife. It is also a good skinner. If you let your finger guide the blade, you can do very filigrane cutting with it, and it is still a very sturdy knife. The first one was the Michael Walker with the carbon fiber scales and the liner lock. The second one was after the models that Chris Reeve did. Chris Reeve invented the frame lock, and he fitted all his knife with titanium scales, and we did the same with the second Sage. This is the third Sage, and we honor Blackie Collins with his piston lock. The piston lock is an internal lock which brings a piston forward to lock the blade, and you release it with this button. It looks like an axis lock, but it is totally different. Internally, there is a pin that goes up and forward, back and forward, to release and to lock the blade. Now you know that the shape of the knife is always the same, but every year we change the lock. This model is specifically attractive because of the blue G10 that we used for the handle. Also an American custom maker. Now Butch Fullerton was the first maker in America that uses the stubs to stop against the bolster. There was no stop pin in his designs. You see that the stopping pins go into the bolster, and I release it again so that you can see it in detail. You see the detents or the intents, and it locks up just like that. It is of liner lock construction. It is a very sturdy knife, steel bolsters, a very thick blade. It has the opening hole, where what Spyderco is famous for. It has 2 clip positions and beautiful G10 polished handles. The knife is not out yet. It will be available as of, say, the end of March, early May. We think it's a very nice knife. It is big, it fills your hand, and Butch Fullerton never takes shortcuts. He is always right at it, and this is one heck of a knife.